time is 8:13. We've been talking about a cooling trend, big rain chances, and daytime highs somewhere in the upper 70s. But we have to deal with one more hot day. Daytime highs today in the lower 90s, 91 degrees, 100-degree heat index values. Winds will come out the west 5 to 10 miles per hour, and it will gust up to 15 miles per hour at times. And then as we head throughout the overnight hours, look for mostly cloudy skies. Once again, patchy fog is a possibility, but not likely with the 5 to 10 mile per hour winds, but in some locations the wind may not be as strong, and it may help to develop some fog throughout the overnight hours. Temperatures will bottom out into the lower 70s. Wind will be a big part of the forecast going throughout this week, the direction of the wind. And as of right now, we're looking at a westerly component around 5 to 7 miles per hour across the viewing area. And as we progress throughout the day, winds will get up to around 10 miles per hour. We'll have those 15 mile per hour gusts. And then notice by the end of the day, we start to get a northwesterly flow and also a southwesterly flow, some merging. That's evident of a cold front pushing through that location, mainly throughout where you see these arrows converging. And throughout the day tomorrow, we'll see that wind shift altogether from the north and east. And with that northeasterly flow coming at the surface, and in the upper levels, we have a southwesterly flow that's going to build in that wedge, and that's going to see some overrunning. The cold air from the north and east is going to dive down to the surface, and the moist, warm air from the southwest is going to rise up above the colder air, and it's going to build a lot of cloud cover over the week and throughout the weekend, and it's going to allow for temperatures to be pretty cool throughout the weekend as well. Upper level pattern shows this trough is going to set up shop over the southeast of the United States, and that's also going to have another impact on our weather and may bring some tropical weather as well, as the system is trying to get its act together, and it's going to gravitate towards this trough throughout the weekend. It won't be until Tuesday until we start to see this trough build on, retreat out to the north, and higher pressure once again will build into the southeast. Now, I noticed the tropics, we were talking about that just now. We have an area of interest, 10% chance of development just to the south of Jamaica. Right now, it's not in a favorable location for development, but as it progresses throughout the week, it will move into the Gulf of Mexico where the upper level winds are more favorable for development of this system. And as I said, we have that trough set up in place, and I think that trough will have a big influence on where this tropical system will head. And if it does develop, we're looking at Tropical Storm Erin. That will be E-R-I-N. Now, your first look ahead starts you off about 3 hours from now, 11 o'clock. Potential for some isolated showers throughout the lunchtime hours. You see the clouds still in play. Now, as we progress throughout the day, isolated chance of scattered showers and storms throughout the afternoon as well. But as we progress throughout the overnight hours, we will see those showers fall apart once again as they normally do throughout the overnight hours. But as we get into Wednesday, that cold front pushes even further down south. It stalls across central Georgia, and it lets the rainfall just add up throughout that time frame. We're talking about Thursday as well. We see that frontal system stalling out across central Georgia, and then also into Friday. And then as we take an extended look into the model, we're going to move through Friday and get into Saturday, and notice we got this little bullseye develops right there along the coast. That's the tropical system we were talking about, trying to get its act together. And that's going to track north across central Georgia, adding on to the rainfall totals. And as we said, we're not going to see this rainfall system really fall apart until we get into Tuesday. And when it's all said and done, look for anywhere from 3 to 3.5 inches of rain across central Georgia from this system that's going to build up across the viewing area. The 7-day forecast calls for temperatures in the lower 90s on Tuesday, but as we progress throughout the 7-day period, a cooling trend is in place. The wedge builds in nicely. Cloud cover, limited sunshine, and limited thunder and lightning. Just nice, little steady rain and cool temperatures. And the daytime high on Saturday, upper 70s. By the time we get into Monday, we'll see those temperatures begin to increase. The showers and thunderstorms return to the forecast.